I'm gonna also upload it to our YouTube channel. So in case of having further questions, you can watch this one. We will start with passage one. Try to be as active as possible. When I ask questions, try to answer the questions, okay, as much as possible. So let's get started. Guys, in part one, as you can see, we have two types of questions. Gap filling and true, false, not given. Which question type is easier in your opinion? Gap filling or true, false, not given? Tell me, please.
Gap filling.
Gap filling questions are.
Gap filling.
Gap filling,
That's why,
yes.
yes, we are going to start with gap filling questions together. Then we need to find some keywords. What can the keywords be? First, let me help you. Keywords can be numbers or years, some specific
Tırnak
nouns.
içerisinde.
Yes, something like that. Or maybe if we don't have any of them, nouns can be taken. But always
Or
first,
the names of person.
yeah, specific nouns, which is why I have written it here, as you can see. Because of this, firstly, we need to find like numbers and years. So for the first question, do we have any number? Help me. For the first question.
Yes.
2000 years
2000 years
ago.
ago.
Perfect.
Also South America.
South America. Yes. Let's look for them in the given passage. 2000 years ago. South America. Yeah, we have already found it. Then, people conserved the nutritional value of something using a method of freezing, then drying. The nutritional value of what? What is the meaning of conserve?
Save.
Save,
Koruma.
preserve, yes. So let's look for this together. So nutritional value of what? Yes. Potatoes. Yeah. Conserving, conserve, yes. Most probably it will be potatoes.
Yes.
Let's see, do we have anything about freezing and drying? Nutrition, their nutrition value. This is their, it means like potatoes. And moistures, okay. And drying, like dried here. To froze them, yes, froze. It means freezing. Yeah, the answer will be potatoes for this. For the second question, keywords, help me.
USA.
18.
5 to 5.
Perfect. Let's look for this here. Was kept. Guys, do we need a singular noun or plural noun?
Singular noun.
Singular noun. Something was kept cool by ice. Kept cool by ice. Okay. So ice. What was kept cool? I have found. Help me.
Butter.
Butter. Yes. Because why? We need a singular noun, and only singular noun is butter here, and the meaning is appropriate for the given question. So, and ice also here, which is why it will be the correct answer for this question. And here they say trains instead of this rail cars. They are paraphrased like that. Third question, keywords.
Australia.
1880 and Australia.
Or maybe England, yes. This will fit.
Yes.
Let's select them.
England de var.
Australia.
England.
Plural noun.
Kinds of something were first
First
frozen.
frozen.
Two kinds of something. Two kinds of something.
Beef and mutton was
Beef mutton. These ones are two kinds of this.
Yes,
These ones are
were
two kinds of what? This ones are. This is two kinds of
Meat.
meat.
Yes. That's why that answer is meat.
Ama
Sometimes you can see
word'ü axı orada.
what, Nazlı?
Were, was yox, were, plural.
This is for kinds.
Kinds'e göre.
Okay. So, guys, sometimes you can say that why the answer is not beef, why the answer is not mutton. First, if beef was the correct answer, mutton also would be the correct answer, right? So that's why it is not. Secondly, beef and mutton are two kinds of what? Meat.
Meat.
That's why meat will be the correct answer for this question. Okay. So for 1917, USA.
USA.
This
Clarence
name.
Birdseye.
Quick freezing. I think here, right?
Packaging products.
So let's look at this. Did not
Spoil.
spoiled the food. What is spoil?
Axmaq,
Görmemek.
tökülmək.
Damage.
Xarab
Damage.
olmuş.
Damage. Did
Damage.
not damage the food.
Harm damage.
What
Xarab
did,
olmuş.
yes, what didn't damage the food? We need to find.
Damage var. The damage.
Damage. Okay. So what damaged the food? Help me.
Crystals.
Crystals. Yes. So that's why it will be the correct answer. So did not spoil. They say like reduce the damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
5, packaging. Package. Packaging products with something. We need material, like packaging material. Packaging with what? So please,
Cellophane maybe.
cellophane. The use of
Yes.
cellophane. And look at this, the first material for packaging. It is material, it means, right? So cellophane will be the correct answer here. Guys, in case of not understanding any of the questions, please stop me and ask your questions, okay?
Material olmur burada.
No, we need to find the name of the material. What is the name of the material? So, where is it? Cellophane.
Okay.
Cellophane is the material, okay? So we need to find the name of it. 6. This words. USA,
Frozen food.
US,
Singular noun.
food.
Bir food.
First, frozen food.
Frozen food.
Because of a shortage of something. What is the shortage of something?
Lack of.
Lack of.
Lack of something. Yes, let's look for it. I found
Teen.
Maybe abundant.
teen.
Yes.
Yeah, will be the
Yeah.
correct answer. Canned foods were rationed to save. So they were trying to save teen for the war. What does it mean? Like they didn't use it, okay? They saved it for the war, which is why it was the lack of, a shortage of teen, as you can predict. What is teen? Teen is like the, let's say, how can I explain? Iron package that you can put meat or something else to save. Like in Azerbaijan language, what is it? Conserva.
Like
Not mistaken. Yes. 7, 1950 and USA. I think this one, yes. A large number of homes now had a something.
Yes.
This can also be here, right? 92, because it's also 92.
On the refrigerator.
maybe a refrigerator.
Yes, all this had here
Yes.
a
Refrigerator, yes.
refrigerator.
Ama orada 53.
Burada 50-ci ildir axı. Burada
50
50.
demir axı,
Əllincilər deyil.
50'lər.
50-ci illərin içərisində 53-də gedir.
Yes.
Mhm.
Did you understand?
Yeah.
Əslində o cümlədən əvvəl də yazılıb refrigerator technology had developed.
But we don't have affordable for average family. Yeah, that's also correct. So in both of the sentences, you can see it. Then let's continue with this. What are our keywords here? For
18th.
Boston,
Boston.
Transportation. Boston'da.
They should be in the paragraphs that we haven't worked yet. Okay. So in which paragraphs we haven't? Boston. I'm looking for Boston. Let's do something like that. Let's start from the last question. Most probably it'll be in the last paragraph, okay? US frozen food. The US frozen food. The US frozen food industry is currently, what does it mean? Right now, the largest in the world. Guys, it is very important. The largest. It means like it should compare it with other, let's say, industries, and it should be the largest. We need to have the superlative degree here. Please, by yourselves, look at this part and tell me, is it true, false, or not given, in your opinion?
Not given.
Not given.
And not given.
Not given.
Because we
Because
don't
there
have
is no information about the largest.
Zamanla
Yes,
tek var, dəmdir.
we don't have any information about other food industries, right? So that's why that is not given. We know that the US frozen food, it is this billion. But what about other ones? Maybe it is 80 billion, maybe it is 30 billion. Yeah, we do not know that. If we do not know this, it will be not given. So because of the fact that we don't know whether it is the largest or not, the answer will be not given, as I've mentioned. Then let's continue with this question.
Normalda paraphrase olaraq nə çıxa bilər orada? The largest in the world.
They can write that, for example, it is higher than, its profit is higher, or like it earns the highest amount of money, something like that they can show. According to the meaning.
Last sentence presents a third of the total food service sales.
No. It is itself, like kendisinin üçüncü olduğu şey. We don't have information about other countries. It is about food service sales. What about other countries? We don't have any information. Okay? Perfect. So let's continue with this. Sven's Foods TV dinner. Developed a new style of container for the launch of the TV. Okay. Is it new or not? We should find this one, okay? So so also TV dinner. That's also here.
I thought some of it's
It
freezing
says
technique.
that aluminium tray that
Bence
was
false.
used by
Çünkü
airlines.
Yes. Where was this sentence? Yes. Tray that was used by airlines. It was used by airlines.
So it's a
It was
false.
not something new, yes? It was used by airlines.
Yes.
So that's why the answer will be false for this question. Did you understand?
Yes.
Then 11. Invested a great deal of money in the promotion of the TV dinner. Okay, did it spend a lot of money for promotion or not? What is promotion? Marketing.
Advertising
Advertising.
budget.
Yes.
Huge advertising budget. Huge advertising budget. So
Then
it's
the answer is
true.
True.
True.
Labrador, yes. When you see, just tell me. Maybe I can't see it. I haven't Labrador here.
Here.
Good. So let's look at the question. Percy traveled to Labrador in order to learn how the Inuit people froze fish. So was his purpose to learn how the Inuit people froze fish or not? We need to find it. Okay, and let's see.
It's false.
Probably.
Not given
No.
bence.
No. False.
He went there in order to trade
Yeah.
first. Yes, not to learn how they froze fish. Yeah, he learned how to froze fish, but it wasn't his aim. Just he went and he learned, okay? So that's why the answer will be false.
Burada travel'dı ama orada heç
No, went, traveled, the same meaning.
Ha.
Mhm.
o zaman false.
So let's continue with this.
Australia.
Australia, yeah. Australia here.
Taste of food.
Foods also can be taken as during the freezing process, yeah.
Yes, it's true.
Is it true, false, or not given, guys?
It's true because
True.
it spoils the
Crystal
flavor.
formed within the
Spoiled the
spoiled and
flavor.
flavor.
Spoiled means damaged the
Damaged.
flavor. It affected
That's
it. True.
true.
Then let's look for Boston.
Affected damage-lə paraphrase'dir.
No, damage. Damage ne deməkdir? Zərər
Yeah,
verir. Zərər
right.
verib təsir də eləyib. The
Təsir.
same meaning. Okay. So, Nazira, you have a problem. You try to find exactly the paraphrasing. No, you should understand it, and according to your logic, you need to identify whether this is true or false. Or not.
Əslində mən tərcümələri bilirəm. Sadəcə olaraq elə düşünürəm ki, ondan o paraphrase deyil.
No,
Tam sinonim kimi
as I have
baxıram.
mentioned, no, it is incorrect, as I've mentioned. You try to see exactly the paraphrasing. No, we should understand the passage, understand the question, and according to our logic, we should try to understand whether this is true, false, or not given. Okay. Boston and this year's.
Boston, New York to Boston yukarıda var yine. Finally in
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Patent.
Here and here, right? A certain business with ownership owner is very wealthy. Very wealthy.
Varlıda rich eliptik.
Yes. Were they rich or not? Guys, do we have any
Not
information
given.
about
Not
the-
given.
No.
Not given.
There is no information
Yeah,
about
about their economic situation? Yeah, we do not have any information. So that's why that will be not given. Understandable until this part.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
This one. So multiple selection, gap filling, and heading. So first, let's look for the keywords. Let's find the easiest keyword and let's start with this question. And I see London Zoo. Yes. What and nothing else.
Algae. Okay.
Zoo. Yes, okay.
Algae is
Corals.
Corals.
the
Seawater.
worms of
Seawater.
seawater.
Seawater. Yeah.
Mhm. London Zoo is here. Do we have it in hello? Is anywhere else?
Yes, corals. Sideydi bu sefer.
Değil mi? Coral reefs. Mhm. Okay. I'm looking for London Zoo. Like London Zoo is also here.
It's in the first paragraph also.
I found it in the first paragraph, Nurgül, but I wasn't sure because also here because I just looked for whether it is only in one place or like can you see different places here.
Here also coral have.
Coral, yes.
Coral,
the-
where is it?
D-E, yes.
E, yes.
Yeah.
Coral is everywhere, actually.
Yes,
Fifth.
it's also
Behind
everywhere.
our
So let's look for Algae.
Corals found just once.
Help
Coral
me.
also in the paragraph.
In different paragraphs. It is everywhere. So we need to look for
Everywhere.
Algae in this case.
Algae.
If one word is everywhere, guys, don't take it as a keyword. So let's look for, if you see, tell me. Rising ocean temperatures. Warmth of the seawater. The same meaning, right? Then Algae should be before this. Where is Algae?
Nothing here.
Maybe here.
B, green, etc. from algae that live in
From
with
Algiers.
them.
I
Yes.
can't see. Where is it?
B'de.
Brilliant tons of pink, orange, blue,
here.
green, etc.
Yes, yes.
Algae.
And here food, corals. Corals here. What's probably here? Okay.
Tentacles değil teacher.
Have a number of which they use collect their food. Collect food, capture small marine creatures. Yes, the same meaning. Like capture. What is capture? Like get them. Like small
Catch.
marine. So catch them. Yes, small marine creatures are their food. Yes, so that's fine. Corals have a number of guys. After a number of. After a number of, listen
Plural
to me.
nouns.
Listen to
Plural
me.
nouns.
Plural noun is needed. Yes. First step, listen to my question, then answer it. A number of is after a number of, we need a plural noun. Yes. Have a number of something.
Tentacles.
The polyps or with tentacles. Yes, tentacles.
Tentacles.
Why tentacles? Because they say they used to collect their food, and they say for capturing small marine creatures, the same meaning. So then tentacles will be the correct answer for this question. Understandable?
Yes.
Okay. Algae gain something from being inside the coral. After gain, we do not have any article, which is why we need a plural noun or an uncountable noun, right? Algae
Nutrients,
gain
maybe.
something. No. Where is
Nutrients.
this? Living within them.
Protection of them.
Provides
Yes,
nutrients.
protection maybe.
Protection.
Because
Yeah.
like gain is the synonym of get.
Get.
Yes. And I said that we need a plural or an uncountable noun, and protection is an uncountable noun, which is why it can be the correct answer. Did you understand? And why it's not nutrition?
Nutrients.
Nutrition is for the polyps. We are looking for like algae. Okay, that's so increases in the warmth of the seawater can remove something. Increase in the seawater.
Rising ocean
Here. Maybe here also. Let me look at the sun rays. Not here. Also not here. Maybe I
Kills
guess
them.
that will be in this
Remove,
part most probably.
remove and kill can be synonyms. Remove
In
and
this
kill.
case, them will be the correct answer. Them cannot be.
Strip reefs.
Strip reefs of their color.
Color.
Of their color.
Aslında
So,
şu an reason var.
So
Increase.
it's the color.
yes, color will be there. Increase cannot be the answer of remove. Remove is decrease, like which is
Kill ola bilər. The sign.
No, I
kill
mean
olmaz.
kill.
It
Kill
cannot be kill.
and
Kill, if the answer is kill, in this case, we need to write them as the correct answer. Can we write them?
No.
It's not understandable,
No.
yeah? We need a noun here. And when you look at this, there's something from coral, their color from them. So that's why, like, remove the color from coral will be the correct answer. Then, researchers also is our keyword. This can be researchers, like London Zoo, scientist. Okay, we found it. This is research, not researchers. But here exactly we have scientists and researchers, as you can see. Which is why what we are going to do here is just 1 minute. Ses gelir kiminse. What we are going to do here first is reading and understanding the total paragraph and then finding the correct answer. However, scientists are trying to pinpoint hardy types of coral that could survive our overheated oceans, survive oceans. Some of the research will be carried at London Zoo. Behind our coral reef tank, we have built laboratories where scientists will be studying coral species. Our aim will be to carry out research on species to find those who can survive best in warm and acidic waters. And not so. The first aim is finding like those who can survive in warm and acidic waters. Another one will be to try increase coral breeding rate. What is breeding? Like their reproduction, çoğalma rate'lerine bakırlar. Coral spawn just once a year. However, aquatic-based research has enabled some corals to spawn artificially, which can assist coral reef restoration efforts. And if this can be extended for all species, we could consider the launching of coral spawning programs several times a year. This would be a big help in research. Okay, so they have two aims. One of them is finding those which can stand warm water. The second one is increasing their breeding process, reproduction process.
B and D, maybe.
So let's start one by one. We are going to look. They are hoping to expand the numbers of different corals being bred in laboratories. Different corals being bred. I'm not sure. They want to identify corals that cope. Yeah, this is correct. So cope well with mücadele aparmak, it means like survive. Yes, the same meaning. Changed sea conditions. What does it mean? Like warm and acidic waters.
Yeah,
The same
bes-
meaning. So B will be the
besin
correct answer. They look into ways creating artificial ways that corals could grow on. They're trying to out methods that would speed up. D, like speed up reproduction. I said that instead of reproduction, they have written what?
breeding.
Breed and increase rate. It means sürati artırmak, hızı artırmak. So which means speed up. So which is why B and D will be our correct answers. What did I do? First, I read the total paragraph and then I thought that there was no option and I found like the answers by myself and then I found the closest options to my own answers. Could I explain? So now, as I have already read paragraph E, it is time to find the heading for paragraph E, okay? Tried and tested solutions. There was nothing about tried and tested solutions. So first one is incorrect. Cooperation means the ways. What is cooperation? It means helping one another, okay? Collaboration, it means. Like we didn't have. Working to listen.
Yurttaşlık etmek.
Yes. I want just to explain it in English language, okay, in order to, understand it better. Working to lessen the problems. It can be the correct answer, yes. They try to lessen the problem. They try to find some artificial ways to. What was the problem? Problem was like they were getting extinct, and they try to increase like for restoration efforts. They try to solve this problem. Disagreement about
Burada,
accuracy.
burada iki tane fikir ola bilər. Tabii ki iki tane ayrı fikir.
No. Only one can be the correct
Tamam.
answer. Disagreement, we didn't have. Accuracy, we didn't have. To education, we didn't have anything about education. Hope, we didn't have hope. A warning of further trouble ahead. Further trouble ahead, what do you know? What does it mean? It means in the future we can face this problem, but there was nothing about the future predictions, which is why the correct answer will be 3 for this question. So E is 3. Understandable? Then let's try to find causes of damage coral reefs. Storms. What is contamination? Who can tell me? What's the synonym of contamination?
Pollution.
Pollution.
Yes.
Pollution.
Pollution.
Disease and something like that. It should be before London Zoo, most probably. Let's look at this one. Damage, they say, yeah. Threat. Threat is risk, like damage. It can be the correct answer. I think, yeah, that part. So this is acidification, sea level increase, pollution. If it is pollution by humans, the oxygenation, ocean current change. Okay, these ones are the causes. So let's find them. A rising number of storms. Do we have anything about storms here?
No.
No.
No.
No.
The removal of too many fish.
Tufan.
Too many
No.
fish. We didn't have
No.
anything. Yes, storm is too fun. We didn't have this. Contamination. What's the synonym of contamination here?
Yes,
Pollution.
Pollution.
Pollution.
By humans.
Increased diseases. So did we have anything about disease?
No.
No.
No.
Alteration. What is alteration?
Change.
Change.
Change.
Usual water. Okay, what's the synonym of this in the passage?
Ocean current change.
Change is
Change.
Climate
alteration.
Current change.
Ocean current.
Ocean current change. Yeah.
CN
Teacher, orada thermal stress ait değil ikinci cümlede.
Thermal stress, where is it? What kind of, do we have anything about thermal stress in the passage? In the options?
No.
Good. No. In this case, even if it is not the correct.
Teacher, I don't understand C version.
Contamination is the synonym of pollution.
Okay. Understand.
So now we have already read this paragraph. As soon as we read the paragraph, we go to the heading and we try to find the correct heading for this one. So let's look at this. But we haven't read some of the paragraphs. Let's read like a top part. As a result, West everything have already been destroyed, and science advised that more than enough could be. Guys, according to this part, please tell me. Don't tell. Write your opinions to our chat part. What do you think? Which one is the closest one as the heading for paragraph D? I'm waiting for your opinions, then I'm going to announce the correct answer. Yes, as most of you have written, the answer is 7 because they said like further trouble ahead. It means further in the future, as I've mentioned, yeah. And they
By
said like 2050, and like it is trouble because they will be lost, yeah. It is a problem. And warning, it means haberdarlık, önceden bildirmek. Like warning, the scientists advised it, they say it, they predicted. So which is why D will be 7. Okay, then we have finished this. We have finished also this. Then what we are required to do is finding just headings. For example, paragraph A is quite long, which is why I wouldn't recommend you to read the whole paragraph. What I would recommend you is reading the first and the last sentences. But the problem is that the last sentence is too short, which is why let's read the last 2 sentences. Please read the highlighted parts and like let me choose the ones that we have already used. We have also used this one. Okay, read the highlighted parts, please, and tell me. I will also read it and let's and write your opinions to our chat part. Then I'm gonna announce the correct answer. Okay.
Bir daha A paragrafı üzere.
Yes, for paragraph A. Like just read the parts that I've highlighted. Some of you have written 1. Guys, let me explain why 1 is not the correct answer. Because they say that we want to do. If we want to do, it means we haven't done it yet, yeah? It hasn't been tried and tested yet. So just we want to, okay? This is our plan. So which is why 1 is not the correct answer. Some of you have written 6. Promoting hope. Do they give us hope? Ümit verirler bize, ha? I don't think so. It's not 6. But which one is the correct one? The answer is 5 for the given question. Because two clear educational goals. What is goal? Like their aims, yes? However, we also want to highlight, if we want to do it, it is our goal, yes? Research and conservation efforts that are now being carried out. So highlight the research and conservation efforts, like research and conservation efforts. Like these ones are two clear ones. They want people to see. Then people like will be educated about it. Like that's why educational goals, they have written something like that. So which is why 5 will be the correct answer for the given question. Any questions about it?
Bəs biz bayaq demədik ki, researchers deyəndə conservative birinci başlıqdakı sözdə eyni götürmüşdük. Yəni eyni mənaya gəlmirdi.
Aha. Yani
Onda to clear educational goals niyə olur? Əgər eyni
olmaz.
götürülürsə, yəni bir məna verirsə.
Niye olmasın ki? Ne alakası var ki conservationist and educational arasında?
Yox, educational yox. Researchers də eyni götürmüş deyə bayaq.
Aha, götürmüştük, bəli.
Yəni orada eyni götürürsə, eyni mənaya gəlirsə, to clear, məsələn burada da research and conservation efforts-u niyə ayrı-ayrı götürdük?
Yo. Research ne deməkdir? Cəmilə.
Araşdırma,
Conservation ne deməkdir?
conservation,
Uşaqlar, what is
saxlama kimi.
conserve? Protect. Research and
Preserve.
protect are two
Preserve.
different things, yes, Cemre? Which is fine. We didn't say that they are exactly the same meaning. We say that they can paraphrase it. Like neyse koruyan
okay.
adamlar, researcher, okay? So they are
Bildim.
two different things. Understandable?
Onu qarışdı. Bildim.
Okay, no problem. So let's continue with this. Again, what I'm gonna ask you is reading the first and last sentences. And according to this, try to find the answer and write your opinions to our chat bot. According to the last sentence, you can find. I have already found, waiting for your opinion. Yes, you're right. The answer will be 2. What is the synonym of cooperation? Symbiotic relationship.
Symbiotic relationship.
Symbiotic relation. What is symbiotic? If you have studied biology, you know that like symbiotic relationship, it means win-win. I help you, you also help me. Okay. In this case, we have symbiotic relationship. So it is cooperation. Yes. Beneath the waves, it means under the sea, and we are talking about coral reefs and etc. All of them are under the sea water. So which is why the second one will be the correct answer for this question. Understandable? Then
Yeah.
paragraph C, the first. This is too short. That's why let's read this part. And then tell me what is the correct answer in your opinion.
Teacher, can you explain again symbiotic?
Symbiotic, a win-win relationship. Like göbələklərlə ağacların symbiotic relationship olurdu. Səhv eləmirəmsə, biologiya oxuyanlar bilər. Yəni onun kölgəsində qalırdı. Bu buna nəsə verir, bu buna.
Parazit kimi olurdu. Yəni ağacın kökündən yapışıb
Yeah,
qalır.
they live like together. Like they help one
Okay,
another. Okay.
understood.
The answer is easy, I guess. 4. Yes. Disagreement, they have written it like that. What?
Comparison.
Means by them, yes. Then accuracy is, if it is dismissed, it means like there is a disagreement about it. Yeah. That's why 4. Coral reefs are often described as rainforests. So the comparison is dismissed by some naturalists. It means some of them didn't do it. If some of them did it too, they have disagreements, right? So which is why 4. And one left, F. Again, read this part. Bakın, this is too short, yes? Which is why I'm gonna add one more sentence in order to make it kind of longer.
Goal var hem de.
Yes. Here. Read the sentence. You can't. We have 2 left, 1 and 6. Yeah, this is 6. Why not 1? Because again, they say that can be shown, it can be done. It means it hasn't been tried and tested yet. Promoting hope, they say that. So encourage them to believe that. İnsanları inandırmak, ikna etmek, like giving hope to them, promoting hope to them, yes? We can do something to save the planet's reefs. We can do it, like we are promoting hope to people. So that's why 6 will be the correct answer for this question. Understandable for all of you? Any questions?
Yeah. No.
We have also finished this. It's time to continue with this. Then let's look for some keywords. Fear of machines. Reese. We have names, yeah? Richardson. Warped. Richardson. Reality and fantasy. Let's look at the last.
Science fiction also. I think.
Um,
39.
Firstly, science fiction, yeah, it also can be taken. For example, for 40. Richardson, yeah.
Science fiction. Whopper komedileri
Fiction
science
and
fiction has
fantasy.
also.
Yeah, you are right. I will take it. No worries.
No.
So I'm
On
just
the
in
yukarıda
40.
olan.
I got
As
it.
is
Yeah, that's
response.
here. Yeah. But I'm right now finding 40.
Okay.
So Richardson, fiction and fantasy, like reality also here. So science fiction here, Wolpert here. Okay. Reese,
Richardson
Richardson,
again.
Fear of Machines, Fearsome. Then. Reese and Wolpert, we will look at it in the
Outer
next
space
paragraph.
also.
Let me look for this one. Martin, let's find the names. Martin, Daniel.
Mimar.
By the way, the names can be repeated. Richardson.
Wolper.
Richardson, they're everywhere. Wolpert. Okay. So let's start with multiple choice questions. What point does Richardson make about fear of machines? We will read this paragraph. I haven't read the option yet. What I'm going to do here is just reading the paragraph and translating it as much as possible for myself. Richardson's response to this question was this: we need to ask why fears of artificial intelligence and robots persist. None have in fact risen up and challenged human supremacy. She believed that as robots have never shown themselves to be a threat to humans, it seems unlikely that they ever will. In fact, she went on, not all robots not all fear robots, many people welcome machine intelligence. Okay, so did you understand the topic? They say that why, like, do you get afraid of it? They haven't been better compared to us. And in the future, they will not do it. So why are you getting afraid of it? So let's look at the options. It has grown alongside the development of more advanced robots. It is the result of inclination to attribute. No. It has been basic misunderstandings. No, it will be the key difference. I think it will be in the next paragraph because I couldn't see anything here. In answer to the first question, I couldn't find it in this part. the real no, fears of artificial intelligence are risen up, showing themselves to be threatening, unlikely they can do. In fact, when not all robots, not all fear of robots, many people welcome machine intelligence. Okay, key difference between it says I think the answer can be maybe C. It has emergence in a misunderstandings about how inanimate objects function. So people misunderstood it. People couldn't understand it. So we didn't have anything about human characteristics here. We didn't have anything about modern robots or something like that. That's why I'm not sure. I think it will be C. So the closest one looks like C, but not sure yet. Like maybe it is in another paragraph. I don't know yet. Let's look at the paragraphs that we haven't chosen. Do we have fear? Wait.
But in that paragraph, it says human
Yes.
supremacy.
Under
So it's the
here,
intelligence.
yeah.
Which
Up,
answer?
up.
Up.
Yeah, here.
Believe our fear of machine.
Inanimate
From
of
human
yeah,
to
fear of
inanimate object.
machines.
Yeah.
That's also here. Yeah.
Fear
Believes
of
that our
machine.
fear of machines becoming too advanced has more to do with human nature than anything intrinsic to the machines itself. Yeah, we get afraid because of ourselves, not because of robots. In her view, it stems from human tendency to personify inanimate objects. We create machines based on representation of ourselves. We think that machines are also like us. Imagine that machines think and behave as we do, and therefore seem that an autonomous threat. One of the consequences of thinking that problem lies with the machines, and we tend to imagine that they're greater and more powerful than they are. Subsequently, they become so. Okay. I think exactly B. Like it is the result of our inclination. What is the synonym of inclination? Tendency. Okay. Inclination is tendency. Guys, result of
Tendency meyillik idi yoksa
Mainly,
heves
yes,
meyillik.
yes.
Okay.
Inclination tendency stems from result of, yes, human characteristics, like representation of ourselves like me, human, non-human ones. What is the synonym of this in the passage? Inanimate object,
Inanimate object.
which is why B. Yes? Did you understand?
Yeah.
We said that we are thinking like the machines are like us. It means like we attribute our characteristics to them. So, which is why B will be the correct answer for the given question. Understandable? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. 38. Diyor ki what potential advance sciatic concern advance here most probably, yes. Let's read this paragraph. This led to on the third question. Should we be scared by advancing artificial intelligence? Those who should be worried are the futurists who believe in so-called singularity. And another way is that we are increasingly dependent on computer networks, and that this could behave like a single brain with a mind of its own, and with goals they may be contrary to human welfare. It says that in the we get afraid that maybe machines will have their own brains and it will behave against us. Okay. I think we should ensure that robots remain no more than idiot savants, lacking the capacity to outwit us, even though they may greatly surpass us in ability to calculate. Okay, so we should be sure that they will not be better than us. They will not be able to create robots. They will not have any brain. They will not be able to decide by themselves. Could I explain? So robots outnumbering people. Guys, was the problem about the number of them?
No.
No. The problem was about the amount of intelligence they have, yes. Robots having abilities which humans do not. No, it's not about
No.
that. It is about the
B.
having abilities that we have. B is not a correct. Artificial intelligence developing in yes, C exactly. Independent thought. Here they said that they have like a brain, a mind of its own. Like the brain of its own. Özünün beyninin olmazsa. So it means independent thought. Yes? They're taking over every aspect. Guys, we don't have every aspect of our lives, which is why it is not correct answer. And C will be the correct answer for this question as a result. Did you understand this one as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then this one. Warped is another science fiction. Warped is here. But do we have science fiction here? No. But here we have, yes? So we'll read this paragraph. As his response was Warper's, we need to read the part until Richardson. I mean this part, okay? Warper commented, science fiction has often been remarkable at predicting future. It means science fiction is very good at predicting the future. Science fiction, remarkable is very good. Science fiction has painted a vivid spectrum of possible futures, from cute and helpful robots to disciplined robot suicides. Interesting that almost no science fiction envisages a future without robots. So no science fiction visualize the future without robots. When you read the science fiction books or watch the science fiction movies, everywhere you will see the movies. Okay, so let's look at this. How science fiction influences our attitudes. Guys, did we have anything about our behaviors to robots, our attitudes to
Yeah.
robots? No.
No.
How fundamental robots are
Nope.
are to the science fiction genre? I'm not sure. How the image of internet has changed over time. We didn't have anything about changing. Yes. That's one. Flexible robots may vary. What does it mean, vary? It means they change. They are
Change.
different from one another. We didn't have anything about this. I think how fundamental robots are. What does it mean, fundamental? Fundamental is like
Remarkable mu?
Initial.
like the not initial, like the most important thing, like the özelliği bir
Ha.
şey, okay? Like
Birinci.
like the first part of something, the root of something, okay? And they said that in every science fiction book, you
Başlangıcı
will,
yani.
in
Müzəssəm.
every science fiction book, you will see robots. In this case, robots are fundamental in science fiction, yes? So that's why B will be the correct answer in this question. Did you understand this one?
Yeah.
Then it is time to, yes, basic, you're right. Then we are going to continue with the next one. Final on the question of science, Richard pointed that in modern society, people tend to think that there is reality on the one hand. And sometimes people think that reality is a different thing. Fiction and fantasy is another thing, like the different. One is on the one hand and on the other hand. She then explained that the division didn't always exist. What is division? Division is the difference, the gap. Okay, bölüm yeah, didn't always. And the scientists and technologists made a separation, division is separation, because they wanted to carve out the sphere of their work. But the divide is not so clear cut, and that's why the worlds seem to collide at times. She said,
Answer.
in some cases, we need to bring these different understandings together. Sometimes we need to look at them together as one perspective, not as two different perspectives. Perhaps then we won't be so frightened that something we create as a copy of ourselves will be a threat to us. Warning people not to confuse one with the other. No, learning ways in which one has recommending a change. I think C, like recommending a change of approach in how people view them. So right now, how do people see them? People see them separately, yes, as two different things. But they say that maybe we should make them together. Could I explain? Like to get a whole perspective. So which means we need to change our overall approach, our overall, let's say, ideas towards them. Could you understand? So before looking at the options,
Yeah.
try to find the answer in your mind and then find the closest one to the answer which was in your mind. Okay. So we have already finished this. Then let's look at this. Let's start from the first paragraph. Burada dırnaq içindəki hissələrə baxmalısınız. Yaxşı. Baxın məsələn bura.
Hamısını olur, yəni dırnaq
Yes,
içinə
yes.
baxmalıyıq.
Bəzən də şey deyirlər, like he believes, he thinks, okay, something like that. Believes, thinks, argues.
Ha, buna
Bunlar
kömək edir də bizə yəni.
yes. In space without having to raw materials from. So the next step would be mining of asteroids, enabling fabrication of large structure in space without having to bring all the raw materials from Earth. Deyir ki, space, like uzayda, kainatda large structures, fabrication of large structures we need to create, okay? And even we will not bring, what is raw material? Raw material is initial products from Earth. I think the more than other planets. Okay. For us, restrict. What is restrict? Limit. We didn't have. There was less serious. We didn't have about the risk, less serious, etc. Many decades. They should give us like time period, but they haven't given.
Niyə?
Fairly or not, we didn't have. Robots are probably more helpful on Earth than space. Should preserve the status that's not Antarctica here on. I'm not sure. Died is high cost. No, we didn't have this. There are also those who look forward to it. I think none of them was the correct one. I think the realistic should be preserved here on Earth. But Antarctica here on Earth, which is why I think like maybe 31 can be the correct answer. But here it doesn't say that more help, the comparison hasn't been given to us. That's why I'm not sure. I think none of them. Let's continue because we have the name in different places. So let's look at this. I don't see a pressing need to colonize other planets unless we can be the vast majority of the in excellent.
This
So
one is the 31. Okay.
yes, because it says like
Yes.
better use. Like we have comparison here, yeah? Like more help. And what is home? Home is Earth, yes?
Yes.
So who is this? This is Daniel. Which one is Daniel? V.
B.
Mhm. Let's continue with this. I think whether we do something or not, we should always treat in a interest, not to impose a particle, not to meet the other. In this procedure, not to impose a particle, not to meet the other. Okay. Limiting, no. Harm, no. Decades, no. Animations, robot fairly. I think no. Fiction, no. This, no. Reese again here. How will machine outstrip human intelligence? Robots are still limited in their ability to sense. They can't recognize this later this century. However, no, var restrict gördün getir. No, diyor ki robotlar limitli. Demir ki we should limit them. Okay, these ones are different things. No, they can. However, they're more advanced. Should we feel guilty about exploiting robots? So, okay. Which one is the correct answer in your opinion, according to the sentence? Should we fret if they are underemployed?
30.
Fairly. 30.
Yes, treating robots fairly. Yani adaletli bir şekilde davranırıqla. So, exploit, like onların sömürməkdə, like əməyini sömürürük biz onların, yeah? Abuse, yeah. So, yeah, who is this? This is Reese. Reese is A, if I'm not mistaken, yeah? Volpert again. Do we have Volpert? Yes, we have. In Ultimate, it has machines who can already replicate. However, there is no machine that speech was everyone expect machine close to. Within 50 years, it will be possible.
The next decade.
Where is it?
Page 29.
It many decades. It means like 5 decades. Yes, as imaginative as human, creative, like imaginative, creative. Yes. With this, Volpert. So then, here, Richardson. Where does it start? In her view, it's some sort of. We have already read this part. One of the consequences of thinking the room lies with the machines is that we tend to imagine they're greater, more full than the real subconscious, so it becomes so. One of the Dedi ki, bunu oxumuşduq bayaq, do you remember? Dedilər, burada şey deyirdi də, yəni o qədər də təhlükəli deyil. Biz onu təhlükəli düşünürük.
28 maybe.
Less serious.
Yes, less serious,
Wait.
I believe. Who is this? This is
Richardson.
Richards. Hardan başa düşürük? Deyir ki, buradaydı da. Biz özümüz kimi düşünürük onları, ona görə təhdid kimi görürük. Okay? Biz düşünürük ki, onlar greater'dilər than they really are. They really are nə deməkdir? Yəni həqiqətdə olduqlarından daha. It means like actually it is less serious. Then should we scare those who should know the word? Read this part and tell me which one is the correct answer.
27 olabilir.
27. Restrict var burada.
27 ama.
Restrict var ki.
No.
Lacking the
Başka
capacity.
var.
Var.
No
I
more
say
than
you should
idiot
no more than
Lacking.
idiot sevens, yes? Yani like they shouldn't improve. They shouldn't be more than idiot sevens. It means we should lacking the capacity, yeah? So it means we should limit them, yeah.
Hem de orada surpass da var. O da sinonim demek düzgün olmaz.
Yox, surpass keçmək deməkdir. Restrict limit demək deməkdir. Different.
Surpass bastırmak değildi.
Surpass da ötməkdir, yəni keçmək mənasına bastırmaq. Mesela if my abilities surpass yours, in this case my abilities are more than yours, it means. Okay.
Teacher,
Yeah.
when we work on these questions, should we look at the parts that we didn't look before?
Actually, here, as we have a lot of them, I didn't look. But when we have 2 or 3 of them, yes, we should do like that. But here, as there are a lot of them, as you can see, we are looking at all. Okay. Critical dimensions of computers. Robotics, the future, like to with negative effect. We have two left, yes. Greater intelligence and high quality and mediocre. None of them, I guess. Richardson. Many people welcome machine intelligence. So, which one is the correct answer here?
First three.
Like look forward, welcome, yes. The same meaning. With this is question.
C.
So C. And science fiction burada görmüştük də, düzdürmü? Science fiction also here and here. We need to find which one is this. And we need also find what? Mediocre scientist. Something like that. So let's look for this.
What is it, mediocre?
Lakin yəqin ki, normal keçmişlə history ilə maraqlanan scientistlər olacaq. Bir də, what can science fiction tell us about? I sometimes it's better to read first. Ses gəlməyəcək. Okay, first rate science fiction and second rate science. More than perhaps no more to be wrong. No. I guess. Burada Richardson'da. Bura baxaq.
As his response Wolpert orada danışır desən onun haqqında yox.
Wolpert commented, onu oxuyuram, amma şeyi tapmıram axı. Mediocre scientist'i tapmıram. Çünki it is easy to find, you know, science fiction. But maybe başlanğıcda da var idi, baxaq. If you see science fiction, tell me, okay? Burada da yoxdur. Don't read, just look for science fiction. Not here. Not here.
Sözüdə Amerikalı tapa bilməsək belə, Wolpert daha çox danışırdı science fiction-dan. Məncə elə onlardan yazmalı.
Science fiction in
Very
answer to the first question.
Oh, we have already found it. This is the previous one, yeah. We have already read that paragraph. What's over here? Because what can science fiction tell us about robotics, research applied? I sometimes advise students that it's better to read.
Sonra yenə var science fiction.
Sorry, but I think mediocre scientists, they mean that the second-rate science.
Yeah, it can be, right.
Because it's like usual, regular.
Yeah,
not-
as
And high
it
quality
has,
first
they
rate.
have comparison, like better comparison, yeah. So yeah, most probably second rate scientist will be mediocre scientist. High quality science, first rate science, yes, the same meaning. So
Yeah.
with this, Reese is
Reese. A.
okay. Then this one. Richardson and Rees expressed similar views regarding the ethical aspect of. Richardson and Wolf share an opinion about the extent of Wolpert disagrees with Richardson on the question of. Mesela burada as his response, Wolpert commented. Kime cevap verdi burada Wolpert? Rees'e cevap verdi de, düzdür?
Reese.
Nə deyirdi? Deyirdi it is better to look at first science book. And Wolpert nə dedi? Dedi ki science fiction books has been remarkable at predicting the future. Okay, this is Rees and Wolpert. Rees and Wolpert. Bunlar nə haqqında danışırdılar? Rees and Wolpert. Science fiction'ın predict edib eləməməsi haqqında danışırdı da. Robots.
Explore. Yeah.
Outer space demir daxil.
Yeah. Space.
That's made in machine intelligence. Advanced changes made to the other planets.
Yeah,
No.
what did they?
The harm already var. No, none of them I guess.
None of them.
So burada Martin danışır. Sonra Martin'e cevap olarak kim verir cevap?
Wolpert cevap verir.
Daniel Wolpert cevap verir. Deməli Martin nə deyir? Martin deyir ki biz uzayda araşdırma eləməliyik. Wolpert nə
A
deyir?
maybe olabilir.
Deyir yox. Biz nə edək? Yerdə araşdırma eləyək deyir. Düzdür? Kimdir bu? Wolpert'dir və Martin'dir. Wolpert və Martin var bizdə
İyi.
haqqında. Wolpert.
Var. Reese and Wolpert.
C.
Reason.
and Wolper.
Okay. Burada nədən danışırdı? Digər planetə getmək, onu araşdırma eləmək falan.
Ama o dedi olmaz yani yer
C.
değil yani.
Change to the no, change to the planet. Digər
Değil,
planetə
daha düzgün
dəyişmək
olmaz.
deyil. Robotu
Yani B var.
explore outer
A.
space. Outer space. Burada nə deyir? Disagree deyir. Bir dəqiqə.
Yok
Yox,
şey
amma burada
recent
guys
Wolper.
share an
Share an
opinion
opinion.
deyir. Share an opinion. Sonra nə etməlidirlər bir-birləri ilə? Agree
Destekler.
eləməlidirlər.
Ortaq
So,
qərar.
then it is not. Catherine nə deyir? Richardson da deyir ki no. I think whether we should... Aha, baxın. Kathleen deyir ki I think whether we do something on Earth or Mars, we should always do it in the spirit of interest and not to impose a problem, not to meet the other. Deyir ki, eləyə bilərsən Earth'da ya da Mars'ta. Kimdə deyirdi eləyə bilərsən Earth'da və Mars'ta? Martin'də deyirdi də.
Martin Reef yani.
Richard,
A.
Reese və burada similar deyir, yəni oxşardı da fikirləri, düzdürmü? Ona görə də hansı olacaq cavabımız?
A.
A.
Robots to explore outer
Yeah.
space. Did you understand this one?
Yes.
Ethical aspect deyir axı amma.
B'di.
Ethical var mıydı burada?
Moral
Cəhətlər.
dubious yazıb
Moral.
aşağıda.
Where is it? Moral.
Kathleen Richardson'da.
Okay.
Planet seems morally
Morally
dubious.
Moral,
Dubious. I think
dubious.
whether we do something. Aha. Morally. So, an opinion. Morally deyirsə bu kimdir? 100% Richardson var. Richardson var. Wolpertlə də disagree eləmiş oldular da, düzdür? Bir növ. Bir dəqiqə. Moral deyirsə
Demirdi onu. O Richardson'ın
ethical,
Reese deyirdi.
similar. Ethical haqqında nəyi danışdı bu adam? Deyir ki, we should do it for this. Advanced made in machine intelligence so far bu deyil. Changes made to, I think like C will be the correct answer. For our own benefit. Burada nə deyir? Deyir ki, biz ona marağımız üçün olmalıdır da, not to impose, but not to meet the other, okay? So that's why most probably changes made the other planets for our benefits, yeah. C will be the correct answer. So ethical is a synonym of
Onu demirdi.
moral. What?
Yeah, moral.
Onu demirdi axı Reese.
Reese burada da davam edir. Yəqin ki, növbəti paragraflarda veriblər Reese-də. Similar views in the mission advanced to meet humans at chess and limited in their ability. Hə, bayaq bir şey demişdik, guilty hiss eləməyimiz falan haqqında danışmışdı, amma onun başqa bir şeydi. Bu planet haqqında değildi. No. No. I think being the trans. Hə, bura bax. I think we need to be more realistic and being then the terraforming of the planets, okay? Should be preserved with a status that to Antarctica here on Earth. Daha realistik olmalıdır bu planetlər haqqında. Terraforming sözünü açıblar axırda. Gəlin baxaq nədir? Modifying a planet's atmosphere to suit human needs. What does it mean? It means for our own benefit. Yes, the same meaning. So which is why C will be the correct answer here.
Teacher bu
Aşağı.
bu sözler ters çıxıb yəni bununla mənası.
Belə sözlər olanda, çətin sözlər, termin
Sözlər
olanda sonda yazırlar onsuz da onun mənasını həmişə. Shall I understand?
It may be the associative word.
Yeah. So let's continue. Reese and Wolpert share an opinion about the extent of something. The extent of something. Reese and Wolpert. So Reese is here. Reese nə deyir? Limited olduğunu deyir də, düzdürmü? Wolpert nə deyir? Limited olduğunu deyir. Yəni, əgər ikisi də limited olduğunu deyirsə,
Share an opinion eləyirlər.
share edirlər opinionu nə haqqında? Advanced-lər haqqında da, düzdür? Yəni, inkişafının limitli olduğunu deyirlər. So,
B.
B will be the correct answer. Biz işlətmişik, bu A-nı hələ işlətmişik. Okay. Wolpert disagrees with Richardson. Richardson qorxudan danışırdı, düzdür? Wolpert harda var bir də? Hə. Bura heç işlətməmişik. Demək burada ola bilər. Real intelligence benefits can be outweighed the damage of.
D olacaq çünki
D
o
olacaq.
damage
Şey, harmdan danışır da,
Harmdan.
zərərlərindən danışır. Düzdür?
This is cows.
Yes.
Have you finished all the questions?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Is everything understandable about this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upload this explanation to our YouTube channel as well. So when you want, you can watch it again, and I would recommend you to work on the test one more time. So let me send your homework to our group until the next week. So your deadline is next Monday. Next Monday. You are required to work on Cambridge 18 test 1, 2, 3, 4 from engnovate.com. And after working, this is homework, yes? Am I right? Homework.
Teacher readinglərdə belə dəyişiklik falan olub təzəliyəcəksən yoxsa yox?
Onun haqqında YouTube'da video çəkmişəm, baxarsan.